To all the party people in the place to be, we hope you're doing well on this fine day, evening, night, morning, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are. We hope that you are happy. It is time to keep progressing on our level 9 journey in Alchemy Factory. So if we remember from last time, we made the resonant catalyst here. It's not doing anything right now. And then that was 2 videos ago. And then in the last video, we made fairy dust and fairy tears. And we did that on the roof. So that way fairy tears can get pulled down off of the central line. So now what we want to do, we want to go into level 9 and start working on the next thing. And so the next thing is going to be Stardust. So we did the Fairy Dust, which is the Fairy Tears, and that was an input for Moon Tears. So the other input for Moon Tears, the other input for Moon Tears is this Stardust here. So we want to get into Stardust on this build, and then that's going to complete Moon Tier. And then once Moon Tier is complete, we can start working on our Luna. So let's hit V and let's go down to Stardust. It's in the magic category. And Stardust is Jupiter, Saturn, Mars, and an arcane processor to give us Stardust. So arcane processor is the funky looking one. This guy. So if we throw him down, we don't have any lapis. Let's correct that situation. Grab some lapis there. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 sounds like it's a good amount. And let's drop back in over here. And so arcane processor, we drop that down. We set the recipe to Stardust. And we need to get 40 per minute Stardust. We need 0.8 per minute Mars, 0.8 per minute Saturn, 0.8 per minute Jupiter. All right. So what is that, right? I know I don't remember. So we'll just throw that down. 1, 2, and 3. And we'll set this recipe to Mars. And we'll set this recipe to Saturn. And we'll set this recipe to Jupiter. And we can see that one machine of Mars will produce 0.8 per minute. One machine of Saturn will produce 0.8 per minute Saturn. And Jupiter, we need 2 machines to get to 0.8 per minute. So Jupiter's gonna look like that. All right, so 2 Jupiters, 1 Saturn, 1 Mars. That gives us our 0.8, and that gives us 40 per minute Stardust. So what does Stardust go into? V Stardust and Moon Fairy Tears. Advanced Alembic give us Moon Tears. So Advanced Alembic needs to go on a furnace. And Advanced Alembic, and we throw that on there, and we set the recipe to Moon Tears. And 60 per minute Moon Tears are 300 per minute Fairy Tier. That's easy, because since we're making Fairy Tears on the 18th floor up on the roof, we're getting the maximum production. And what that is 360 per machine. And we're doing 2 machines up there. So we got 720 per minute Fairy Tier being made right now. And so this build is only going to take 300 to give us 60 per minute Moon Tier. So that's fine. This says we need 480 per minute Stardust. So that is 2 full belts of Stardust to get 60 per minute Moon Tier. So if this is 40, so we're talking that's 80, that's 160, that's 200, and that's 240, and I don't even have enough lapis to make it. Let's grab 2 lapis over here. All right, and we'll come in here, and so we're gonna need That 6 machines is 240, but we need 480. So we're going to need 12 of these, which means we're going to need 12 Mars machines. We're going to need 12 Saturn machines, and we're going to need 24 Jupiter machines. That's insane. That is insane. Let's look at Luna. So advanced shaper, because this is where all this stuff needs to go. So we set this to Luna. Okay, so we only need 30 per minute for Luna. So that's a little better, because that means we only need 30, which means we only need 150, and we only need 240. So that would mean we only need 6 of these processors, but that's still 6 Mars machines, 6 Saturn machines, and 12 Jupiter machines to put all of that together to get a Luna. I would love to try it, but I don't have the heart or the patience to do it. It's too much for me. I love the game. I enjoy the game. I don't enjoy it like that. So I'm gonna do my default, which is the Cauldron build. So if I come into here and I grab a Cauldron, and again, I went to Alchemy Factory Codex for the Cauldron build, and I know I can do Flax. I know I can do World Tree Leaf. And let me drop that in there, and Shattered Crystal. Pretty sure it's the recipe. So we do Flax, we do Shattered Crystal, and we do World Tree Leaf, and we get 12.7 per minute Stardust. So that means we're going to need... and so I should have kept the thingy over here. So we drop that down, and we get that, and we know we only need 30 per minute moon tiers. So we need 240 per minute Stardust. So if I take, get my calculator out, if I do 240 divided by 12.7, that is 19 Cauldrons are what I'm going to need. So then we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we will need F. So that's 8, 12, 16. And we'll just do 20 and overproduce. Like, why not? So we're going to need this many Cauldrons to make 240 per minute Stardust. So I think that's the route we're going to go. I think that's going to be significantly easier than building all of those relic machines. For sure. So let's talk about the recipe. So World Tree Leaves we have up on the roof. So we can add a couple more World Tree Leaves. So this is making 80 per minute, but it's not at max stage. When it goes to max, this produces 79.2, I think. And then it's like 0.8 of the World Tree cores. So that is 79. So if we do, we have 19 Cauldrons that are going to need 13 per minute. Well, 12.7. We'll round it up to 13. So 19 Cauldrons times 13 per minute World Tree Leaves equals 247. That's not right. I did that wrong. It is, the World Tree Leaf does 79 per minute. So 19 Cauldrons times 13 per minute is 247 is what I need. And then if I divide that by 79 per minute, which is what I'll get from the world tree, I need 3 world trees and 3.13. So I can plant 3 more world trees on the roof. I already got 2 or 3 world trees up there that are overproducing, so that'll be my little bit of extra. So we can add 3 world trees to the roof, and then that'll be our world trees to support 19 cauldrons. Excellent. The next thing we need is flax, right? So a flax plant is going to produce at 240 per minute, and we need 247. So 2 flax plants could support all 19 cauldrons, right? Because 19 times 13 is 247. So 2 flax plants would be 480. Plenty of flax to support 19 cauldrons. So those 2 things are going to be relatively easy. The shattered crystal, that is going to be the issue, because we're going to need 13 per minute shattered crystal for 19 cauldrons. So we're going to need 247, because we already did this math. We need 247 per minute shattered crystal. So we got the shattered crystal build here that we made for our resonant catalyst. So this is 20 per minute broken shards, and then they got to get refined twice to give us shattered crystal. So I think what we can do is on this shattered crystal, this broken shard build. So we need, if we keep it simple and we say 4 cauldrons in a stack, so 13 per minute times 4 cauldrons is 52 per minute. So we need 52 per minute shattered crystal. So if we need 52 coming out, we need 104 going into this refiner, which means we're going to need 208 going into this refiner. And this is 20, 40, 60, 80, 20, 40, 60, 80. So that's 160 right there. So if we put another stack of 4, that would be 180, 200, 220, 240. So then 240 would become 120, which would become 60, and we need 50. So I'm okay overproducing a little bit. So we would need 3 versions of this build right here, and those 3 versions would be per stack of 4 cauldrons. So we would need 5 of these machines. I'll take it. I'll take it. So let's grab this. No, that's not what I wanted. Let's grab this right here. We want this guy right there. We want all of that. Why did it select that? I don't know. Weird. Okay. Let's try it again. No, stop. Alright, I keep hitting the wrong key. I need this guy. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so let's copy that guy. We'll come over here. I'm just going to build. Let's come over here and build in this open area. Alright. So we're going to drop this guy in here. This I don't need. These I don't need. That I don't need. That I don't need. These I don't need. These I don't need. Okay. And that's that. So I could... You. All right. I mean, why don't I just copy this guy and just keep it simple? I was gonna try to like make it fancy, but like, I'll just copy this guy. Right? That's everything. Right? So if I copy him and I put him here, like so. I think that's all. That's everything, right? Yeah, that's everything. So we can get rid of that. And then let's just center this maybe. So we got one. And cut those and 2, 3 like that. And then take that. And then we'll take this guy. We'll put him in there. And we'll take this guy and put him in there. And we'll take this guy, delete that, 7, bring him in there like that. Okay. So let's just, what is this? This is 20, 40, 60, 20, 40, 60, 80. And 80 is 160. And that's 200, 240. So yeah, all of that can fit on one belt. So we're good to go there. So let's, these guys are, so if I get the wrong thing, we'll send it out and send it to that garbage can. That's fine. Okay. And then we will grab these guys and we'll do this action. And I think what we can do is let's make that guy go 50% that way and 50% that way. That works for me. And we put this guy here. And we put that guy there. That works. And then let's go. And we put that. It's not going to line up, I guess, perfectly. So we'll put that there. And then that guy will go directly in. And this guy will go that way. All right. That is this machine. We're good to go. So that's that. So that is 240 per minute of the Shattered Crystal. And that's going to support 4 Cauldrons of this. So now we just need Flax and World Tree. Let's come over here and let's instead of just doing 2 Flax machines to support everything, I'll just give it its own flax. I mean, each one will just get its own Flax machine. Let's just do that. That's gonna be easy. Up 1 for him and around, and so that will get that, and this will come up. No. Why? I don't want you to connect. Wait a second. Why is that, come over here. All right, put that there. What is this? Oh, that's the left side of the other thing. That I don't need. Yeah. Okay, I get it now. Okay. All right, there we go. That's that. So now we're back over here. And we got this, and we cut that, and we slap this guy right here. And that's just going to be Flax. So let's bring him up. And we'll bring him in like so. And we'll bring him forward like so. And then there's our crystals, and there's our Flax. And the World Tree, we got to get off the central line on the roof. So what we need is we need 5 of these machines. But we need to do the plants too. So we need lavender and gentian on the bottom. Let's come over here, and we're gonna need Hit that and Gentian. All right, and that's going to be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to plant that. And we're going to plant that. And we're going to plant that. Okay. And then this needs to be lavender. So we're going to go lavender. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. And we're going to plant lavender. Plant lavender. And we're going to plant lavender. Okay. And then we just need a flax. So delete that and set him the flax. And G and 1. And plant flaxseed. There we go. And so now it's 5 of these machines that we need to connect into this. All right, so we'll cut that out. And let's grab these guys right here. And then we will grab the... All right, as soon as this quits acting funny, even though it's probably me. All right, so we need 5 of those. So F to confirm that. And let's just look. No, I didn't want to confirm that. I wanted to cut it. All right, all of that is selected. Perfect. Now we're going to do T to cut. And I can't hold everything? What do you mean I can't hold everything? Because the plants. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. What can I fit? Flax can go. Okay, so if I come over here and I put lapis back, I put the world tree leaves back, I put my silver coins in there, and I put the crystals in there. And then that should allow me to hold everything. So G, there we go. All right, and then B and recall. All right, there we go. So I need to make 5 of these. So 5. So I have 680 wood times 5. 680 times 5 is 3,400. So I got plenty of wood. And that also means 240 times 5, 1,200 nails. I got plenty of nails, plenty of steel, plenty of clay, plenty of iron, plenty of stone, plenty of rope. I got plenty of bronze. Yeah, I got enough materials to build 5 of these. I'm just gonna be short on the seeds, but we can always buy more seeds. All right, cool. Let's come up here, and I got some seeds in here. Flax. Yeah, that should be enough flax. I don't have lavender or gentian, but we'll buy those when we get up on the roof. All right, let's hit the roof, man, and let's build this thing. Hopefully, we can do it all in one video. All right, and this is Panacea, which means this is the roof. All right, cool. So here's our world tree farm. We'll add to that. We've already got world trees coming down here to make the fairy tiers. So let's just throw these guys in the corner. I got these blocks already coming around. So we'll just throw them in here. So let's recall before I lose this thing off my clipboard. And he just needs world tree leaves. So let's bump him. Let's put him like, can't see because of the bulk clone thing. All right, no, that's not going to work. So if we come over here like that, that will work. Yeah, that'll work. All right, so that is machine number 1. Okay. And then this right here is that guy right there. Machine number 2. Yeah, that looks like it's right in the right place. So machine number 2. Hold on. Let me get the plants. So I need to build 4 more. So I need 12 lavender, and I need 12 gentian. And that, and 1 and 2, and set him to lavender, and set him to gentian, and let's go 2, 3, 2. No. Why is it getting laggy? All right. Plenty of money. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And do I have 2 spaces free? Oh, I got plenty of spaces free. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, there we go. And then how much flax do I have? I have 5 flax. And I need to build 4 more machines. So good to go. All right, cool. So if I do this and I do recall, all right, awesome. Recall, rotate. All right, cool. And we'll stick that machine there. It's being testy. It's being testy. All right, I think that's in the right spot. So that is machine number 2. And right here, I think that is in the right spot. It is. We'll call that machine number 3. Okay, I don't know why those things over there are green. That's bothering me. All right, and this is machine number 4. Got it. And then this is not all the way to the back. So we'll throw that there. That should be the right spot. And it is. So that is machine number 5. Perfect. And I should be out of seeds. And I am. And I got a lot of materials missing. Okay, cool. That's that. So let's grab these and do that and confirm that get deleted. All right. And we need to plant 3 more world trees. So that, I don't have enough clay. All right. Rip the dream. All right. We need to go get clay. All right. Panacea. We're good to go. And then this guy right here, I was siphoning off Panacea for the world trees. So that way we can get them to maturity. So let me grab those. And then we need to go get clay. And let me grab this out of here before I forget. And clay is right here. I'm going to grab 2 stacks. I don't think I need that much, but I don't want to have to come back down either. All right. We are back to the roof. And I would have liked to have grabbed the Panacea and got the world trees going first, but then I wouldn't have been able to hold all the materials I needed to build 5 of those machines. So little chicken and the egg action, I guess. All right. So we're back over here. So we need 3 more world trees. So that's 1. That's 2. And oh my gosh, I don't have enough iron. I didn't even think to look at iron. All right. Well, that's a long fall. Whew. That took something out of me. Even though I took no damage, it still took something out of me. All right. We'll grab 2 stacks just in case, because we're going to have to lay down pipe 2 for the new liquid. How much glass do I have? I got plenty of glass. Okay. All right. We're good to go. Third time to the roof is a charm. Man, we're getting close, man. We get this video done, we get this build done. We're gonna be ready to go after Luna. And then after Luna's done, man, we gotta do all the gold and the soul, and that, man, we will have done it. We will have done it. All right. Copy that and throw that world tree down. There we go. And then now I'm just gonna do the box, right? No, that's not a box. This is a box. All right, we're gonna put that one there. We're gonna put that one there. We're gonna put that one there. And then we're gonna put 200 in there. We're gonna put 200 in there. And we're gonna put 200 in there. And we're gonna let these guys cook. And hopefully 200 is enough to get it to maturity. I don't think it is. But, you know. And then we're going to need to hook these guys up to the line. So he can go to the line. Ooh, hold on. We got to do belt math here. We got to do belt math. Hold on. Because that is 80. So that is right here. That's 80. That's 80, 160, and 80 is 240. So that's 1 belt. So we are gonna need. Let's just do this. Delete all of that. All right, so this is 1 belt with the extra coming off and going that way. Okay, and then how are we doing here? We still got to figure out what to do with these cores, man. Luckily, we still got some room. All right, so I think this belt will come this way. Do some of this action. Because we need 3 and some change. So let's go. That's coming out and going in there. So let's do this. We will do filter splitter. We'll throw that there. We will filter it for cores. All right. And that means the leaves are there. And then we need our cores coming out, and we'll just do a similar thing. Connect that there, and then we will just grab this box. And we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that how many we did down here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we'll do 6. Just until we figure out what to do with these cores. I don't want to waste them. I don't want to throw them away. But I do want to make sure we're using them. Alright, so we're coming down this way. Like so. Alright. And then we need... So those are world tree leaves. And we need all of these. So that's going to be 79.2 per minute. And then we're going to need some extras from here. So 79.2 times 3 is 237. Okay. So we're going to exceed our belt speed a little bit. Maybe what we do is we've got 5 machines. So maybe we go... This guy goes 1, that guy goes 2, that guy goes 3. This guy goes 3. So that's left, it goes middle, and it should go right, and then left, middle, and right. So that should split it 3 ways. All right. Why do I want to do that? Because I want to send... If that's 237 divided by... Let's just do it 2 ways. Is 118. All right, we'll figure out that math in a second. We still got to finish building this thing. All right, so... We got to get Panacea Potion around. Alright, Panacea Potion all the way down on that line. And I shouldn't have done that. Kill it right there. And then this, I shouldn't have done that because I need to get all the recipes in the cauldrons first. Alright, and then that can go there. So I need the cauldrons to get done first. I should have done it 1 machine at a time because I am going to starve this line. But you know what? It is what it is. I got 10. That's all I can do. Alright, we got that going. So that's that. So then we're gonna need furnace. So you need a furnace. Let me build it here. And then I'll move it. Alright, so I want to come out that way. There we go. And let's get a box. So 1 box, 2 box, 3 box. Alright. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. And then let's go... like this. There we go. And we'll grab that, and that. Copy that. And we'll put that there. Copy that. We'll put that there. Okay. And so then we need that to go there. That to go there. That to go there. And then we will come in from that side. So we'll go up here. Nope. We will come in from that side, go there. And 9 and 9. And that goes there. 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 And then let me just double check. I haven't got any Panacea Potion down here yet. Let me check this guy. That guy's fine. Okay. The math should work out. I'll double check it. Alright. So then this guy is going to be here. Like that. There we go. And him. And him. Alright, that guy's all set up. And then this guy here Guess we'll go this way. And 9 and 9. I just realized I don't have a box over here. Do that and do that and that there, that there, that there, that there, and that there. Okay, perfect. Got that. And then we just got to build the thing on the front. So let's go right there. All right. So that's that. And there we go. And then we're just going to need you and you. And then we'll do you. And then you. Okay. And I guess we'll come out this side like that. And we just go in the opposite direction. And that guy goes there. That guy goes there. That guy goes there. And here. And there. And there. All right, perfect. All right, and now he's got this guy connected. So let's get him going. That's all of that. All right, and we will cut him out of place, and we will put him here like that. One. Hopefully I got enough materials. 2. 3. 4. No. I'm out of wood. All right, I need wood. Okay. Then let's just go ahead and hook this thing up while we're at it. So that would come in here and come in there. So that's flat. I'm not going to hook that up yet, though. But the flax will come in there. And then this guy will come here, and he will go like that. Perfect. And I'm just going to delete that. I'm going to delete that. And then we're just going to go like that. So I just got to connect those two. And then this guy... wow, we really... okay, we'll do this. And we will do this like that. Yeah, all right, cool. And then we will... no, what? I don't want to do that. I was going to throw the world leaves in there, but like, why? When I can just bring them in like this. Okay. So then that can go there. That can go there. All right, and then this can go here. And that can go there. Okay. Can get deleted, and then this and that can get copied, and then that can go there, and that can go there, and then that needs a belt, and that needs a belt. Okay, perfect. And then this needs a belt. I don't know why that belt disappeared there. All right, cool. So we need to go get wood. Let's check these. They should all be good. All right, and these guys are still filling up. They probably don't have Panacea Potion. They don't. I have completely starved the line by doing that. Completely starved the line. Yeah. Alright, so let's drop in here and let me do this. Yeah, we'll grab some off of there to help out. And we'll get wood. Right here. Alright, we got wood. Alright, perfect. And we'll go check on our world trees and we'll finish connecting the machines. And then it's just a matter of letting the Panacea catch up. Alright, Mars, Venus, Mercury, up to the roof. Yeah, I had to put these walls on here so I wouldn't fall off turning the corner too fast. We'll let that do its thing for a minute. Let's check on these guys over here. They're stopped because of the leaves. So we still have these guys. So let's do this. Let's do that. No, I don't want to do that. I was going to delete those and add them to the whole line. I don't want to do that. Let me just put that in there and see if that'll help them keep growing. All right. We need to copy this guy. Right? Yes, that is correct. Copy him, and then this guy needs to go one way. And this guy needs to go. What am I missing now? Rope and bronze. My goodness. Okay. At least it's giving us time to get Panaceas added. Let's go 8. That there. Put that there. Get this guy there. Okay, we'll throw those 10 in there. And we need a long way down. And we need bronze. Bronze machines here. Alright, we'll grab bronze. And we needed rope. Alright. Let's come get rope from the store. And we got people. Man, look at all the people in the store, man. We might need to add another register. I couldn't see what that guy said. 1, 2. 2 should be enough. Yeah, man, I don't know. We need to keep an eye on this, man. 3 registers might not be enough. Although we got to redo the whole store too, but we'll save that for a Twitch stream, probably. Alright. I think we can finally do what we need to do. Alright, and back up to the roof. And let's see, that's plenty. That's plenty. And let's throw 1, 2, 3, 76. Let's throw those in there. Alright, and these trees are going, and we just need... nope. Okay, I thought I had it. B. Alright, we got all that. Copy, and... that there and paste. Okay, all of that's ready to go. Now we just need to get our fuel in here. So I think what we'll do is let's go this guy like this. I'm thinking. It is lagging. Oh my goodness. All right. What is this thing doing? Come on. It's not auto-saving. My goodness. Come on, man. Come on, game. Come on. I don't get this at all. What are we doing, game? Like right here, man. It's like not... I think it's all the panacea that's getting made. I think it's all the animation to move all the panacea potions is what is lagging me. Because it wasn't doing this until there it goes. Maybe once the machines start backing up, it'll start behaving. Alright, there's that. So let's... do that. And now we're going to starve the fuel line. And let's kill that there. Alright, so that's getting all the panacea in. So are all these guys done? These guys in the front are done. It's these guys in the back. Alright, these guys are done now. Okay, let's see. We're... No, oh, no, 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 no. Oh my gosh. That's why I put the rails up. That is totally why I put the rails up. It's 100% why I put those rails on the sides like that. Because I completely jumped out of the way. Or off the platform there. Alright, let's get over here. Is this thing empty? That thing is empty, man. Alright. No! Oh my god, I fell through the hole. Alright. Problem is I'm rushing because we're at 53 minutes and I try to make the videos less than 50 minutes. Alright, so that's that. Where's this thing backing up at? It made it to here. Okay, and the fuel is still there. Alright, so let's get this guy going. So let's get this fuel line going. And that'll get all these cauldrons firing. And they'll start producing the rocks, and then we can go ahead and hook up all those. And then now we've got we got this to worry about. So what do we want to do? Because we need some of these leaves and some of those leaves. So I think what I want to do is let's do this. Why do I care about that? I want to do this. I want to do that. And then I want this right there. Yeah, I want that right there. I want that right there. That right there. That right there. And we want this guy right there. Okay. And then we're going to do... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do that. And then this is a full belt. So we're going to put that here. Up one like that. And let's just come out of this into there. And so that full belt is going to go in there. And then right about here, let's put a priority splitter. Put that there. Put this here. And we'll do that. All right. That should take care of World Tree leaves. Should. Let's check on this down here. Oh, these guys are max? They're max. Nice. So this, that, and that can get wrecked. And we still had Panacea potions. All right. And then these Panaceas can come down to here. Then that guy goes in there. That guy goes in there. And this guy goes in there. And that's going to get those guys all backed up. And then let's just throw Panacea potion in here. Help that line back up. And there we go. We now have... Oh, crap. Hook this up. Hook that up. Hook that up. Hook that up. And that guy, and that guy. And that guy, and that guy. And that guy, and that guy. Okay. And then let's check. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And there we go. All right. All right. We're cooking. We're cooking. All right. All the ingredients are going in. There we go. Yeah. All right. Nice. So I still think we might need to do something with the World Tree leaves to get the balancing right across the 5 builds. But we now have 20 cauldrons making 12.7 per minute stardust. So that's 254 stardust that's going to get made out of this setup. And all we got to do is bring that out onto our system here. And right now we're not getting it out. We're just loading everything up. But we'll come down here and we will build moon tiers. So this is the thing that we want. We've got the fairy tiers right there. We'll build a moon tier machine right here. We'll use all of that as input into the moon tier machine. And we will create the moon tiers that we need for the Luna. And we'll throw it on the central line. We will do all of that in the next episode. So I'm going to let these things fill up. And then in the next episode, we will turn on the fuel to these furnaces to then start producing the stardust. And we'll finish building the stardust machine. Not stardust machine, the moon tiers. So we'll finish moon tiers in the next episode. Thank you guys for hanging out. Give it a thumbs up for Alchemy Factory. And if you got any questions, drop them in the comments below. We'll see you in part 2. Peace out, everybody.